guys are ready.
Hey.
Hello.
Hey.
Good morning. Cheers.
Welcome back. We're back again.
Back again.
We are Sharky's Paradise.
Welcome to our weekly recap.
I'm Sharky, if you didn't already guess that.
I'm Jess.
You can find me at sharky.sp on Instagram, and you can find her
At jessc.sp, or my piercings Instagram is piercings by jessc.sp.
If you haven't yet, make sure that you subscribe, make sure that you like and share this YouTube channel. If you see any segments that you like, please help promote those as well. Make sure you turn the little notification bell on. I think it's like right here, or here, or here. You get the idea. All right, so I had the opportunity to be able to start a large-scale cover-up on our client here with this back piece. He had his last name and some ancient chola in the middle of his back, and he has now gone full circle and decided that the tattoo that he got 30-something years ago is not something that he's interested in finishing as a back piece. Basically, the same process applies regardless. 99% of the time, I'm going to be drawing the stencil or the design out on the person, doing the best that I can to get the most efficient and fitting cover up. So this was a bit of a challenge, but ultimately we were able to lay out the structure of it, and when we were in process, it was able to fit pretty well. There is going to be quite a bit of texturing that it's going to take to get to accomplish that cover up, but I think with the use of opaques and just a general technique that I like to use within this, we'll be able to get a really good texture to be able to go top to bottom, side to side, cover his whole back with the general structure of the face of a tiger. So what you'll see here is basically just the black shadowed points of the stripes, the structural pieces of the nose and mouth, and the basic areas of the whiskers, along with the eyes. This is a step-by-step process. You know, when it comes to cover up, it's not like you just magically swoosh and you're done. It's a lot of times quite a bunch of healing times that are not the greatest situation. And then from there, we'll be able to come back for a second session. Find us at the Villain Arts Show. The second session will be happening on Friday, next coming month on the 8th and 10th. I believe that we'll be there on the 8th.
Hey guys, I'm Jess. Welcome to the shop of Sharky's Paradise. I wear a lot of hats within the shop. I do all the supply ordering, all the inventory, I run the payroll. I also do permanent makeup, piercings, and tattoos within the shop. So I specialize in a lot of fine line tattoos, minimal, simple tattoos. With piercings, I can pretty much do any piercing that you want. I have a lot of kids at home, so I try to get out of here by 5 o'clock and come in after hours to do some piercings. One of the popular piercings I get that's really unique is right above the gums. It's called the smiley piercing. Super awesome, really easy, doesn't hurt. Some of the other piercings I did this week, I did a dermal right above the collarbone. This was a really fun one. I did some belly piercings. We call them navel piercings in the shop. Probably did some nose piercings. Tongue piercing. The tongue piercing doesn't hurt. I have a lot of questions about the tongue piercing. It's a really fun one to do. So the youngest that you can come in to get an ear piercing is 3 months old. All you need is a copy of the birth certificate and your parents' ID. They must be matching. I get earlobe piercings come in all the time, lots of requests for that. Obviously some parents trust me with those. I do have 4 kids myself and they all love piercings. All right guys, we got a first timer. Go ahead and ring that bell. Ring the bell. Good job. What's up, guys? This is Devin at Sharky's Paradise.
Wait, I gotta collect my thoughts. What's up, guys? This is Devin at Sharky's Paradise, also known as Slater Inks on Instagram. Thanks for tuning in. I don't know what tattoos I did this week, but I did a few. we got to do this guy's hand tattoo. It was super fun. He has a kind of a geometric nature sleeve going on one arm, and then on the other arm he has a party arm, he called it. He has this big monster truck right in the middle of it, which was really funny to see. So on his fingers we decided to do a bunch of different like neo-traditional type stuff. We did little French press and a coffee mug on his pinky, and then we had a candlestick on his finger, and then a UFO picking up a cow right here. All around it was a very cool experience just to be able to do like a bunch of random stuff. No really rhyme or reason to any of it, but it was really fun. The yin yang fish. This girl came in, I know her from one of my previous jobs. I've given her a terrible tattoo in my living room. That was super fun. Sorry. She came in for a yin yang with some koi fish around it. It was a super pretty tattoo. I love how the koi fish just make the best like yin yang tattoos. They sit very nicely together, and it was very, very simplistic and pretty. Kind of minimalist design, but it ended up turning out nice. Okay, cut. I hurt my knee.
You should have left that in there.
Hey, how's it going? This is Eric over at Sharky's Paradise. I got some fun tattoos to show you this week. Thanks for tuning back in to check them out. You can follow me at eRock's Artwork on Instagram.
I'm doing this today on the forearm.
Oh, sick, good. I like that line right there.
Yeah, it's nice, huh?
This week we got to do an astronaut skull falling back into space. It's the first stage of that tattoo. We're gonna go in the background, back it out with some nice black and gray swirl. He wanted a design on his ribs, but being first tattoo, ribs are a really hard spot to get. Not that I'm trying to change anybody's idea of what they want to get and where they want to get it, but moving it over to the forearm, it just oriented well, and it leaves his ribs open to get future pieces. Second tattoo we did this week was on a returning client, friend of mine, Terry. Shout out, appreciate you stopping back in. He was one of the first clients that I tattooed, so it's cool to see people still returning, and it's cool to see my art improve over time. We did a Viking skull head on him with 2 cross axes in the center of his chest. Started out with it this big, made sure to blow it up and get it in the center of his chest, and it wound up turning out to be a super fun piece to do.
What's up, guys? I'm Santi, also known as Inked by Bonti here at Sharky's Paradise. Thank you for watching this video. This week was a really fun week. I had a lot of clients coming through the door. I did a few different tattoos, a lot of traditional tattoos coming in for me. We did a Grim Reaper with him on vacation, so he's wearing like a little floral shirt, drinking his little beer, you know, doing his own thing. So it says see you later instead of see you soon or anything, since he's on a break. So we did that one. That one was a lot of fun, a lot of just grayscale with that one. It was really cool. I had a raven on a skull with a moon behind it for one of my returning clients, Miles. He's been super cool. We've done a lot of different things with his tattoos, but we started incorporating a lot of red with it. This one was a lot of fun for me because it's really leaning towards the style that I want to work on, with a lot of dotted shading and just like little pops of color in it. Blindfold mystery tattoos, as we'll call them. The first one was on one of my super awesome returning clients, Caitlin. She came in, she told me she wanted the most random, dumbest tattoo I could think of without her knowing anything of what it was.
I am so excited. I love doing dumb shit.
So what we did is we did a little pickle with a top hat and a cane. It's like in a little funky position. She loved it. She was super excited to have it. We were a little sad we didn't do it any bigger, but she wanted just a little tiny filler piece.
Does he have a monocle? Oh, yeah. Oh my God, that is perfect.
Hell
what
yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks. Hi, I'm Chelsea. I'm a new tattoo artist here at Sharky's Paradise. And last week was a really fun week. If anybody's interested, hit me up on Lethally Blonde Tattoos on Instagram or my Gmail. Glad you're here. The footprint with a Bigfoot in the middle. My husband was my canvas for that. Bigfoot tattoo was a little bit challenging only because it was my first tattoo in the shop. It was just intimidating. I had all the other tattoo artists kind of helping me out, giving me tidbits. I overcame this challenge by just taking a step back, breathing, and remembering all the fundamentals that Sharky has taught me.
My friend Shelby came in and did a geometric landscape. That tattoo was a little more challenging for me. I had to change a lot of aspects of it, but then it became an original design, so it ended up being great. Straight lines are difficult, and that's part of my fundamentals that I'm learning, so it was some good practice. So last week I did a fun sketch style portrait on somebody. It was a little bit intimidating at first just because I'm still new and I'm still learning, but it was something different. It was very special for her because her friend drew it and she wanted it where she could see it all the time and just kind of a reminder not to lose your innocence. So that one was really fun.
Christian, you're supposed to walk into your interview, not just sit down.
Alright guys, my name is Christian, an artist over here at SHARKY'S Paradise. Follow me on Instagram at WeAre15280 as well as WeAre1Tattoo.
I'm just here so I don't get fined. Let's go. Let's do this.
So a couple of fun pieces that I really did this week was the Anubis. He's the god of embalming out of Egyptian culture, and I did it on a mortician, which made it really cool. I tattooed right on the forearm elbow area, like a space filler, and we did that in black and gray with very minimal color. The inks I used was legendary like always, as well as FYT cartridges.
So a tattoo that I really enjoyed doing was the fishing hook on the side of the ribs. And that was just because I've been a fisherman for pretty much my whole life, something I grew up doing with my grandparents. And that was definitely something we could relate to because it was all an original design based off of Colorado mountains and a fly fishing lure that I actually learned how to tie with one of my uncles as a kid. Alright, so a snake half sleeve that I did, it was in a Japanese traditional style. It was really cool. We got to do some of the black work, and that was one of his first tattoos as well. So it was great to get that started for a client that lives all the way on the other side of the country, out in Florida. Shout out to my guy Will.
Get the f*** out of my face, Hector.
Oh, my name is Hector. Hello, my name is Hector. Definitely follow me at Illusions Inc. I have been tattooing for about 3 years now. 4 months ago, I joined Sharky's team here at SHARKY'S Paradise. So I had my cousin come in today. He had gotten a lot of anime tattoos and just a lot of comic book ideas. So this time he had gotten the Scarlet Witch hands on his neck. Between the hands, it was her eye and it was like her magic with like a couple relics in between.
That's gonna be fucking sick.
And I got the opportunity to do watercolor with that tattoo, which that was super fun. And then I got to use a little gray wash on the tip of her fingers to make it look like evil hands and everything. So that was fun. And the placement was awesome as well because it was on the neck. He only got it just because he's a cheerleading coach and they just approved that they can get tattoos anywhere. So now he's kind of, you know, embracing the tattoo life, which is awesome. This week, I got to do an original design made by yours truly right here. It was a sheep cut in half, and the other half was a wolf chasing her. So I thought that was a really cool, neat design. The girl that came in and got it was really spontaneous. She has a lot of just random tattoos. She doesn't put too much thought into them. So I thought that was really cool, the fact that she just hit me up right away when I put the tattoo up for sale. And I got the tattoo original art, so I think that's always a great opportunity to do at the shop.
Hey guys, ¿qué pasa? How are you? I'm Alex. I work at SHARKY'S Paradise. I have been at SHARKY'S tattooing for 8 months. This is my weekly recap. This week I have been finishing a sleeve that I started like a few weeks ago. And it's all botanical, it's all nature, and we're doing this week just full color. My client is just amazing. She laughs a lot. I love that. She went through my portfolio. She loved the floral and all like botanical art that I have made. So I love this piece because it's just teaching me how I have been improving and how much trust I have been putting on myself. It's just great to see the progress I have been making. I am very excited. This is gonna be one of my most beautiful so far pieces, and I'm just gonna love it so much.
I'm gonna talk a little bit about the moth that I did last week. It was a memory tattoo for a very great client, and I loved about it was just like it's like a universe, it's like a space, outer space kind of theme on the wings. I just love that type of art. It's usually what I like to do when I do paintings, like watercolor and like mixing all those tones of colors and just create a huge, beautiful thing. It's a little different when you tattoo it, but I enjoyed it a lot.
Friday gone?
Solid, as expected. Overwhelmed, a whole bunch of shit going on, and
Never enough time.
I also worked on a returning client on a Virgin Mary on her back. It's a relatively large piece. We did some filigree work around the edges, and mainly what we were working on completing is the central portion of the back design today, or that particular day. It's challenging sometimes working on those custom designs for people on a larger scale. Just you never really know how people are going to be able to handle it, and sometimes time factors play into it. And so this particular client was traveling to us to come meet us, and so we've had to break apart our sessions a little bit and be very methodical about how we're putting things together. Hopefully we'll be able to get back together soon and be able to finish this up. But for now, we made some progress, and I'm always happy with that. So this week was super fun. We got a chance to do obviously some cool tattoos, but you know, we got to get out and do some fun stuff too. So I got a chance to go meet everybody for some pizza at Bojo's. We came back here to the shop and opened it up, and we sung some karaoke.
Catch him off balance.
Oh! Come on. And then come up high. Pink.
Good job, kid.
Dun, 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 dun.
Let's see the tattoo. We're killing it though. We're killing it. Good job. Awesome. All right, drink that root beer. You'll be much better real quick.
Oh yeah, I turned 21. That was a lot. We had a little pool party at my house. I don't remember a whole lot of that.
All right, so we wanted to take a second to introduce our family a little bit here. This is the lifeblood of what we got going on and the whole reason that we're doing this. Come over here. Can we get a little family flex here? Let's get a little family flex. That's right. All right, we went up to Wyoming. Our beautiful wife and her family have a legacy of fireworks, responsibly blowing shit up there. And so we went up there and we followed in suit. And we responsibly blew some shit up.
Says I'm going 78 miles an hour, 79, 80 in this bitch. We're driving back to Longmont, had a blast on 4th of July. We're gonna be at the Villain Art Show this weekend, yeah! We're gonna take this bus. See you later.
We had an exciting week and weekend. It's pretty amazing. We got a chance to participate again in the Villain Arts Tattoo Show, tattoo competition. They go all over the nation. Obviously, it's a super honor to be invited to something like that. It meant the world to me that I even got an invite. That being said, this last convention was really awesome for me because I was able to bring the whole shop and we put tents up and lights up, all kind of shit up.
It was a great time. It was great to market yourself along other artists.
Got to meet a lot of new artists and see a lot of good talent.
A lot of different types of vendors, just like all sorts of people.
It's a good experience. I mean, you learn a lot.
The entire experience itself was really cool. I was able to do a lot of designs and hopefully have a lot of returning clients.
And I've seen some really impressive work walking around. It was really neat.
So I think it's very important for people to get that experience in their career, and so I push for it. I do it all the time with as many people as I can. All right, quick little recap today. Did pretty awesome. Had everybody working and tattooing. What's up, guys?
And got a lot of names out there. Got the Instagram spread.
I got ink on my pants. Nah, but real talk, it's been a great weekend. Like same thing Eric said, you know, just getting the name out there, meeting a whole bunch of great artists, everything like that. You know.
Everything like that.
Try not to say everything like that.
Red and black and gray style and everything like that, and kind of a West Coast font. A lot of negative space inside, just to kind of keep that balance and everything like that. And that was a first timer. And that was a really fun piece just because I am a lettering specialist. It's what I love doing, grew up doing and everything like that.
Which was all of the kids' initials and everything like that, as well as the parents.
And you want to at least tat your arms before you get to your hands and the rest of your body and everything like that.
Say it again.
I like it.
Try not to say everything like that. And if you do, just keep going.
All right.
It's something I didn't actually understand what I was doing at the time and everything like that.
With a lot of dot work and everything like that.
It's definitely great to do and everything like that. With a couple of her friends and everything like that.
Circuit and everything like that.
Tattoos and everything like that. The same track and everything like that. And everything like that. And everything like that. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in and everything like that. What am I supposed to say?
So here at Sharky's Paradise, I finally got to do my first anime piece, so I thought that was so awesome. I got to do the almighty Shenron from Dragon Ball Z on a man's forearm, and oh my god, I'll tell you this much, it's truly blessing to tattoo anime just because I grew up watching it as a kid, and now the fact that I'm tattooing it on people and it's lasting for life is just amazing. It was just so much fun just to get back to my roots and everything.
Worked in a restaurant together and he barely told me this down. I'm like, bro, I could have served you a f***ing wrap with tomatoes in it and then him just die. And I would have been like the murderer to Christian.
I could have died. And then I did a C on the wrist. That's always a really cool thing because I'm a lettering specialist. Love doing letters, been doing letters since I was about 5 years old. Learned how to write graffiti before I learned how to write regular script, which makes it really cool and really personal to me. So one of my favorite parts about lettering, especially script lettering and stuff like that, is a matter of having the matching angles, the thick downstrokes with the thin upstrokes, and then adding that negative space in between allows you to have the same line width throughout the entire piece. Just to kind of keep that balance and everything like that. And that was a first timer, so it was great to get done.
Sorry, I was getting a drink. Also at the convention, I got to tattoo one of my flash pieces. It's really cool because it's a Polaroid picture of two skeletons hugging and it has the words "Till Death" on it. He wanted to do it on his ribs, so I gave him the idea of putting some additional pieces in there of tape so that way it looked like it was stuck on him. And then we added some shadowing in it as well, so it really had some depth to it. I had a lot of fun being able to tattoo my own flash. It really makes me feel good about what I'm doing, and I'm really glad that everyone also loves what I'm doing.
Yeah, I love your tattoos. They're really cool.
Food. Crack the barrel open. I can't open.
Say hi, Devin.
Hey, Devin.
Wait, what?
Okay. So this week I did a cool handful of tattoos, We did a touch-up on those finger tattoos I did not too long ago. My boy Nathan, he wanted to add more to what we had done already and kind of change some of the concepts around. So on his middle finger he had a UFO, and we decided to cut out the cow at the bottom of the UFO that was like floating up, and we did a little like blacked out, flowery sort of geometric looking thing. And then we also added a crown on top of his heart that we had already done with the colors for his wife and his son. And then we just kind of touched up the rest of it. That one was really fun. All right, so I did a whale on these ribs. This girl came in and she was like, I'm 17, right? I want a neck tattoo and it's gonna be a butterfly. No. So what if we do something else instead? And I'll give it to you regardless. Of course, her mother signed off on everything, but we were able to rework a different design, and it turns out she had this really nice, super simplistic little whale that she wanted on her ribs. It ended up being a better tattoo, I think, and it came out really beautiful, and I love it very much.
I know. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Smile. Yay.
So we did a finisher sleeve. It was beautiful, lots of work, lots of color. She did great that day too. So it was pretty much 2 sessions. Yeah, we finished colors, we finished little details, we finished gray wash, everything pretty much. I could see some line work healed, and I was pretty happy with it. She loved it. I can't wait to just do more sleeves. And thank you, Jennifer, for your support. This week I work on Lindsay's forearm. So she said, I don't really know what I want, so make something up. And I was obviously like super nervous, but I kind of like got a little bit of a design, and then we work it together. We put the flowers around her face. The flowers are 2 bird flowers for her twins and the bird flower for her husband. And yes, it turned out really nice, very nice colors. I love the little details on that. The lips are great. It was amazing. Lindsay is amazing. I love you, Lindsay.
I did a ghost with a boner on my husband. I love getting the fun tattoos. You know, do something goofy for a change. It's nice to get a tattoo that's a little bit more offbeat and fun. It always just makes it that much more fun to do the tattoo.
Chelsea, what do you got going on here?
An ape smoking a doobie, whatever. And I'm gonna do a little gray wash.
Well, that's a mighty doobie. How does this make you feel, sir? Fucking great. That translates to fucking great.
This week we got to tattoo down at the Denver Villain Art Show, which was super fun. I did a mechanical breakthrough on a leg. Really fun piece, pretty straightforward. Had a lot of fun with it. Another tattoo I did this week was on my brother. He came into the shop for a piece. I gave him a piece for his birthday. We did a Viking ship sailing off with the Vegvaseer top of it, and kind of gray washed it in. And happy birthday, big brother. Shout out to you. Appreciate you letting me do a piece on you.
So as a permanent makeup artist, I have a lot of questions of people telling me, why should I get permanent makeup? Will it benefit me? The answer to this one really is everyone can benefit from permanent makeup. Even guys, like if you're losing hair, if you just want a little darkness between your eyes and you don't want to see the eyeliner, that's what the lash enhancement's for. What is permanent makeup? Well, permanent makeup, I had to go to schooling for cosmetology, and you have to do another 132 hours of permanent makeup training. So with that being said, I offer microblading, which is just the hair strokes within the brows. I do powder brows, I do ombre brows. I also do eyeliner, all sorts of eyeliner, so winged eyeliner, thin eyeliner, lash enhancement, which is just behind the lashes. I also offer lip blushing, so that's permanent lipstick. I do blushing for the cheeks, concealer under the eyes, and I also tattoo freckles.
This particular week, I was able to have Jesse, my man, come back for his sweet-ass dragon cover-up. Not a dragon. We were able to start the layout in the shop, and we spent 8 or 10 hours the first session on that. Thankful that I was able to get that started beforehand. Jesse came in on Friday and sat for 2 solid days, literally all day long. On Saturday night, I was the last guy literally tattooing in the whole place. So, shut the lights down on that one. But it was super worth it because Jesse came back the next day and he competed in a couple of competitions for me. And ultimately, we ended up walking away with a little bit of hardware. 3rd place for cover up was pretty cool. That was an awesome thing to walk away with some hardware from competition of any kind. And he sat like a stone, so can't wait to see that one finished up. For now, we really just want to try to capture some of the volume of our shop and the growth of our shop. It's pretty amazing watching these young artists start from nothing and then grow into something. And so we've seen a lot of that growth in these last few months. And I hope you guys appreciate it as much as we do, because this is how these journeys start, and this is how all superstars are born, one little step at a time.
Alright, y'all. Thanks for tuning in.
Hope you all enjoyed the video.
Looking forward to see plenty of new faces and old faces at the shop.
Got a lot of cool stuff coming up in the next week, so I'm super excited to share that with you.
Anybody who needs a tattoo, come on in. We got availability for bookings right now.
Come and get tattooed by me if you love really good art.
Check out my Instagram and everybody else in the shop.
If you guys like this stuff and you want to see us continue, please help us to grow this channel. If people have comments or if they want to be able to make suggestions, please feel free to send us whatever messages you'd like. No hate mail. Well, maybe a little hate mail. I don't really care.
Be sure to like,
share,
subscribe.
Subscribe
to what?
to Sharky's Paradise.
Sharky's Paradise.